Get ready for the dictation. Start. The Uttarakhand glacier burst should prompt a review of how the Himalayas are treated. The staggering collapse of part of a glacier in Uttarakhand's Nanda Devi mountain and the ensuing floods that have claimed many lives come as a deadly reminder that this fragile, geologically dynamic region can never be taken for granted. A significant slice of the glacier dislodged by a landslide, according to some satellite images, produced roaring torrents in the Rishiganga and Dhauliganga rivers in Chamoli district, trapping unsuspecting workers at two hydropower project sites. Scores of people are still missing in the wave of water, silt, and debris that swamped the rivers and filled tunnels in the Tapovan power project. Although the immediate rescue of nearly 15 people by the ITBP, the army, and other agencies brings some cheer. The rescuers face a challenging environment as they try to locate more survivors and bring relief supplies to paralyzed communities. These immediate measures are important along with speedy compensation to affected families. But the centre and the Uttarakhand government cannot ignore the larger context of the state's increasing frailty in the face of environmental shocks. Once the crucible of environmentalism epitomized by Sundarlal Bahuguna, Gaura Devi, and the Chipko movement, the state's deep gorges and canyons have attracted many hydroelectric projects and dams with little concern for earthquake risk. Red flags have been raised repeatedly, particularly after the moderate quake in 1991 in the region where the Tehri Dam was built and the 2013 floods that devastated Kedarnath, pointing to the threat from seismicity, dam induced microseismicity, landslides, and floods from a variety of causes, including unstable glacial lakes and climate change. India is heavily invested in dam development and growth of hydropower largely in the Himalaya region, especially to cut carbon emissions. By one estimate, if the national plan to construct dams in 28 river valleys in the hills is realized in a few decades, the Indian Himalayas will have one dam for every 32 km among the world's highest densities. Yet, as researchers say, this may be a miscalculation for reasons including potential earthquake impacts, monsoonal aberrations that could repeat a Kedarnath like flood, severe biodiversity loss, and importantly, extreme danger to communities downstream. There is also some evidence that the life of dams is often exaggerated and siltation, which reduces it grossly underestimated in the Bakhra Dam in Himachal Pradesh. For instance, siltation was higher by 140% than calculated. The need is to rigorously study the impact of policy on the Himalayas and confine hydro projects to those with the least impact while relying more on low impact run of the river power projects that need no destructive large dams and reservoirs. Unlike what the Niti Aayog seems to think of, environmental accounting, this would be a sound approach. Stop.